Hi everybody, how's it going? It's Jeff, Glowing Double O Cabbage here, back for a video after a very long time away. Just trying to get my feet under me as far as like being a father and having time, segregating time to do things. It hasn't been easy at all times, and one of the things that unfortunately fell to the wayside was making these videos, but that's just a temporary thing. I do plan to make more videos. I have many more to make, actually. I have many people to thank for VCLT and trades and stuff like that I have been sorely putting behind me, and I apologize to everybody, but I will make these videos thanking everybody. Also, quickly wanted to thank everybody for subscribing, and if you're watching this video and you know you're back watching watching these videos, then I thank you, because I enjoy making them, and what's the point in making them if no one's watching? So if you're watching, thank you so much. I wanted to say hello to everybody in the YouTube community and the Facebook community, and just say how much the landscape has changed in this house. Check it out. I still have had time though to record shop, believe it or not. Like there's a local shop that mostly deals with, like, you know, easy listening and country records. Oh, and there's Charlie. Anyways, he got a bunch of records in. He told me privately that he got them for free because someone was so thankful. Someone passed away, and they said that they were so thankful that you know, that they've been able to get so many wonderful things at his shop over the years, that he would just give them, that they just gave them his records. So he priced them accordingly because they were free. And I did get a, I don't know if, I got a little stack of records here, I'll show you, that I'll be showing today. So, and those with the keen eye know the first record already. But anyways, it's good to be back making a video and having Charlie there. And geez, there's so many things that I want to say, but I should have written them down. Same with, I know Derek says that quite often. In the background, we're listening to some Canadian sort of post-rock music, I guess you would call it. In the instrumental. The album, they're called Project, which is really unsuspecting sort of cover, I would say. Like, I would sort of pass this up as not very good if I saw it. But it's actually quite good. And there's the inside. And inside there. It's just a 4-song or 5-song EP. And it came with these like alternate artwork pieces, which are pretty amazing. I don't know if you can see that if the glare is too much, but there's that. This one's really nice. I know Nathan Morales would like this one. Congratulations to Derek Higgins too on his new album, as well as his artist in residency. I wish I could have been there, man. Support you. And then there's the information. Yeah, there's some really wonderful videos that were made since I've last made one, like the meetup with Chris 4217 Basket and Big Star 1000. That was really cool to see. There's a lot of meetups, actually. I mean, I think Nathan and Raul and Jim and the Misses are all, and Andreas are all at the Austin Psych Fest. Now, that's pretty cool. All right, so I'm gonna get to the records now, because that's what I'm here for, to show you guys records. And this record was playing in the store in Second Spin when I went in one day. I was talking with the guys, and it was one of those times where you're like, what is this? It's like right out of High Fidelity. And I'm sure that Chris, like 10 minutes before, was like, "Hey Mike, watch this. I'm gonna sell like 5 copies of Witch's Introduction," because it worked on me. I know that a lot of people have this box set. This is all backwards, eh? See, I just got my iMac fixed. That's why I was that's one of the reasons why I haven't been making videos for so long. But anyway, so now everything's backwards, so I'll have to fix that. I'm using what do you call it there, the photo booth to do this. So it's a first for me, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, which really wonderful African funk, sort of bluesy funk, and like just really wonderful musicianship with this record. I loved it. I fell in love with it right from the beginning, and like I said, there is a box set of this. I would love to find. It used to be $70 or so, but now it's like over $100 online. I think it's like 5 or 6 records though. But I would love to pick this up. I know that Big Star, you probably have this, and same with you, Chris, 4217 Basket. But if you don't, whew, man, it's killer. I want to do a needle drop on it, but let's get this music playing in the background. So I'll show you the vinyl. They pretty much, like, once you buy the vinyl, there's nothing to say that it's a reissue. Like, you know, like there's no, like, you know, repressed by, I think it's Now and Again Records. Even the label, they did original. So it's kind of, it's a really great record. And it was relatively priced, you know, I think it was like 22 bucks or something, which isn't too bad, but which really, really cool stuff. So one of the records that I got at this store that I was talking about earlier that kind of mostly just have country music records and stuff like that, well, he got a bunch in for free and he priced them. I got this for $8. It's Bob Dylan's Greatest Hits, the UK press. It's in absolutely immaculate condition. That's one of the main reasons why I bought it. Like the vinyl itself anyway. And it's with alternate artwork, and I do believe, excuse me, alternate track listings. I could be wrong there, but I'll show you the vinyl. It's the label. It's just beautiful. UK, CBS, really nice. Nice to have this. I really love Dylan, and I put this on a few times. Amy was around and she really enjoyed it too. Amy's folks also. This is a really wonderful score out of that same hall at the store that sells country records. This is a post-punk gem, I would say probably an obscure classic of sorts. It was recorded in the 80s sometime. I'm not exactly sure when, but it's a group called V Effect, and it's called Stop Those Songs. It's basically post-punk with a glockenspiel, drums, bass, alto sax, and it's pretty much what you would expect. It's very frenetic. It's very thought-provoking music, to be honest. It is. It's fantastic. I was talking with Derek Higgins, and he has this also, so he knows what I'm talking about. It's just a fantastic record. It was produced by Fred Frith. I'll try to show you where it says so. Right here. I guess right here. So, produced by Fred Frith. They're going for sort of a communist artwork on the back, but wonderful record. I'll show you the. Yeah, it's on Rough Trade, I do believe. It could be, yeah, Rough Trade. I think it's probably one of the earlier Rough Trade records too. But it's really nice to find. I found this for I think $4 or something. Like, that's the thing. He didn't really know what a lot of these were, and he didn't do much research at all. Here's another one that I picked up for I think it was $4. Sealed, pretty well, not sealed, but in the shrink, pretty much sealed. I mean, the record looked unplayed. Talk's Spirit of Eden. There was a lot of talk about this record on the vinyl community, like over time, really. I had never heard it, and I really love the experimental nature of this. I've got a few other Talk records, but this is by far my favorite. Really, really awesome record with the original sort of label, which is always a nice little addition. I'm not sure if it's a first press or not, but it comes with the original inner sleeve, and yeah, and then that's the label there. So yeah, I've been really lucky since Huxley came along. You know, I've only gone out a few times, but each time I go out, everything's new. You know what I mean? There's all these new records, so I really luck out as far as picking up some great stuff. Yeah, I made a little kind of agreement with Second Spin to do some advertising for them on my radio show, and in exchange they sort of give me, you know, a little bit of vinyl love, and so they set me up with this, which is something that I really wanted. It's a Midnight Band, The First Minute of a New Day by Gil Scott-Heron and Brian Jackson. Wow, this is a fantastic record. It really is. You want to talk about funky soul jazz kind of aesthetic? These guys got it down, and they were like probably one of the pioneers of it for sure. So the artwork on these are just fantastic too. So really nice to have that. Like I said, it is a reissue on Arista, but still, in exchange for doing up an ad, why not, you know? So thanks, Second Spin. Chris, I've been bugging Chris to make some more videos, so he probably will soon, or not, who knows. We got Record Fair coming up soon, Record Store Days coming up on the 20th. It's gonna be fun. Got this for 22 bucks, which I felt was a pretty good steal, seeing how it's like, I don't know if it's out of print, but this is a 2008 issue of this. This is the Drone, I don't know, man, like Drone masterpieces, if you ask me. Windy and Carl, Songs for the Brokenhearted, on Cranky Records, released in 2008. Just phenomenal music. I actually did a cool little merge of, like, well, I guess I was mixing two records at the same time on my last radio show, and I had a really wonderful drone song by these guys, and then Stefan73 in a trade a while back sent me some, well, he sent me some Willie Mess Burroughs, but he also sent me two Charles Bukowski records. So I had Charles Bukowski's poetry going on underneath the drone of this, and did it ever work well? I might do it again, actually. Really love this record, actually, it with like specialized labels. Just really excellent record. Love it. And I picked it up. I knew it was Drone, but I have never heard Windy and Carl before. And I know Andrea in Italy, he loves this, and so do I. So it's good. It's really good, really wonderful. If you like Drone, and there is vocals too, like female vocals, but it's fun. Here's one that Mark Ditch would probably, I don't know, show up at my door and ask for. Just joking, Mark. But Robbie Bosco sings on Tacoma. Wow, was really surprised to find this at such an incredible price of $4. I couldn't believe it. Again, at that same store that usually doesn't get these kinds of records in. Wow, man, Robbie Bosco. This is a really excellent record. First time I listened to it, I'm like, oh man, I wish it was just his guitar playing and he stopped singing. Because if you haven't heard Robbie Bosco play, he's a phenomenal guitar player. But there's the original Tacoma label. And in perfect shape, like this is almost looks unplayed, to be honest. And anyway, so awesome to get this. He's like a acoustic guitar sort of prodigy, basically. Like he influenced so many guitar players afterwards, like Leo Kottke probably, and the guy from Six Organs of Admittance. Anyway, great stuff. Wonderful. And there's the back. I'm not sure what he's trying to do there, but yeah, wonderful to have that record. So I'm at 15 minutes now. I've only got like 6 or 7 more records, but I could make this a really long video and do all the records that I got, but I'm just doing them in sections. Next couple I think I'm going to thank a few people for what they've sent me over time. I have so many albums and packages to send. I am ridiculously behind, like ridiculously. So it's going to take me a bit to catch up, but please be patient, and I will get back to you, I promise. Like, I know there's Steve Judge and Anthony Opferman and geez, I don't know. I can't think right now offhand, but there's a lot of packages to send out. And I got a great package from Logan. which is a Secret Santa, arrived in April. So pretty cool. All right, so I picked this up too. And this is honestly still growing on me. It's like, I know it's got wonderful elements about it. Like it's got this definitely undeniable Beatlesque, especially in the first track, which is called Be Above It. And it also obviously veers into the psych sort of 60s sort of psych style stuff. But Tame Impala with Lonerism, which I do believe is their latest album. I love this cover on the back. I love cluttered workspaces for making music. It's just, look at it for hours. There's the inside. It's a double LP on modular people, and custom labels. Yeah, this was a somewhat of a blind buy too. I'd never heard these guys really before, but so much talk about it on the BC that I thought I'd take a plunge and check it out. All right, so another of the records that I got at the place that usually sells country records was this really wonderful Elmore James. It's called To Know a Man, and really what this is studio, not outtakes, but just like raw studio recordings. Like you can hear them talking in between songs, and I've always loved that because you can hear the character of the artist and the person recording it, right? Because you hear their voice too. But this is a UK press, Elmore James. I love electric blues, and Elmore James is one of the best at it. So it's on the Blue Horizon label, made in England right on it. Double LP, released in, let's see here. It doesn't really say, but anyway, wonderful, wonderful record, Elmore James. I don't know how rare this is. Well, it's rare here because it's a UK press, but at the same time, wonderful to have it. Another record that I picked up from Second Spin for doing an ad, Miles Davis's Kilimanjaro. Wonderful. I had never even really heard this record before. And then I was listening to WFMU radio, and they played, I think it was Feed the Kilimanjaro, the Girls of Kilimanjaro. And I was like, wow, this is really cool. This is like the very sort of the cusp of Miles Davis starting his electric period kind of thing, you know? It's got Miles Davis, Wayne Shorter, Herbie Hancock, Ron Carter, Tony Williams on bass. Chick Corea replaces Herbie Hancock on a couple songs. What Miles Davis was notorious for that was just for, like, you know, switching up his musicians at like a moment's notice. This is, sorry, I'm trying to get used to this whole new setup. The back, here is the label. I know a lot of people like to see the labels. It's Red Columbia, just in wonderful shape, like brand new, really. And this was one I picked up quite a while ago, and I've only listened to it once so far, which reminds me I should put it back on here soon. But this is the double LP by Acid Mother's Temple and the Melting Pereso UFO, sorry, Son of Bitches Brew. Now this is really, really unique in my eyes. I mean, I know David Horowitz and stuff, like you're more versed in the Acid Mother's Temples and stuff, but this is unique because it adds horns, and they really try to capture you know, aspects of Miles Davis's Bitches Brew, and they do it in their own unique way, and it's really original, and I love this recording. It's fantastic. Here's the back, and I do believe these are custom labels too. It's funny, I just recently watched Amoeba's. They got this series called What's in Your Bag, which I find I find it just brilliant, actually. I think every record store should do that, is just randomly pick people and say what's in your bag and do a video and then put it on, because it's great. It's great advertising, and people want to know. Like if you saw Acid Mother's Temple with a bag of records, like the guys from Acid Mother's Temple with a bag of records, you'd want to know what's in there. Anyways, these guys, one of them, I do believe it was Kawabata, the guitar player. He basically he had a bunch of like traditional Irish folk songs and stuff in his bag, which was really cool. Anyway, we're on a last record now, and my first record by this particular artist, and I know that Mr. Fartboy79 is a huge fan, and I do believe Big Star 1000 and many others. But this is, like I said, it's my first. It's a reissue on Four Men with Beards. I got it used. Tim Buckley, Goodbye and, is that the name of it? Goodbye and? No, hello, Goodbye and Hello is the name of it. Alright, so anyway, this is honestly still growing on me. Like, I do like a lot of aspects of it, but some of it still needs to grow on me. And you know what might help actually, is the next time I listen to it, I'm gonna read the lyrics. I love doing that sometimes, just taking that time and really, you know, soaking in the lyrics and the music at the same time. But Tim Buckley's Hello and Goodbye, or Goodbye and Hello on Four Men with Beards. I do believe Four Men with Beards, they do their own labels for most of the records, I think. But so there you have it. There's like about 15 or 20 records that I picked up recently. I have probably about double that, so I have another 40 records to show, and you know, thank people, and just yeah, it feels good to be back making a video. And you can see Foster doing his ballerina actor. Come, Foster, come say hi to VC. Oh, by the way, Huxley will be in the next video. He's out with the wife right now. Come here. Come here. Good boy. Say goodbye. Say goodbye to the people. Say goodbye to the kind people of VC. See? That's how he says goodbye. He shakes. Yep, that's right. So, yeah, I feel like I should keep talking, but I just don't know what to say. Oh, I have another art show coming up. Like, that first one that I did spawned another one, so I'm gonna roll with it. I'm not really selling that many, but it's good exposure. Anyways, talk back at you later, guys, and take care. Bye.